think let's get straight to the topic, right? We're talking about making money off writing online. And first thing people want to know is,
Right.
how can I do that? So the first question is, how do you approach generating financial gains as a writer? And two cases here, right? People are broadly either two things. One is they're very active on social media, or they're probably not active at all, or they're very inactive on social media. So let's start with people who are active on social media. How do they generate financial gains?
Hey, if you're active on social media, job done. You are already ahead of in the curve because you're understanding the kind of content people are interacting with, right? Now, someone like me, I always understand on what side of reels people are liking or what sort of content people are liking, or if it wasn't. So one of my content did really well, Pavan, and that was on the topic of Chat GPT.
Mm.
And that was only because I understood that Chat GPT is the one that's been talked about, and it's the one that's come around, and that's the newest of the latest technology. And if I can teach people on how to use Chat GPT to be a great writer, that's something that people would like. So if you're active on social media, it's very important that you keep seeing the trends in and around, and understand that, okay, what sort of trend is something that can actually help you. So currently, artificial intelligence is something that people are talking about, and they're saying that writing jobs could be removed because of artificial intelligence. Can you maybe pick that point out and say that no, it's here to stay, and artificial intelligence is only going to help you? And these are the sort of content that people would love to interact with. And once you start putting in the right content on social media, and that's thanks to the experience that you have on social media because of being active, generating finances becomes very easy altogether, because then you have a lot of ways, and people come and, like, more than anything in the writing business, people come and approach you because of your writing. And once you are there consistently writing on social media, yep, you're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Now look, let's look at the other side of the spectrum. People who have not been active on social media, but they still want to generate financial gains in some capacity.
I'd say that you create a calendar first altogether, and like, what are your first few steps that you want to go through. So writing business, it's very important to show who you are altogether, and there's no other medium than social media right now that's easier. Now, you could write a book and that could go viral altogether, but again, for the book to go viral, people need to know your name. Your name needs to have that credibility. And how do you gain that credibility? It's very important that you gain that through uh, this various app that's are free. Social media for me right now is a boon for writers and anyone who wants to get into writing music, because it's free as a platform. No one's stopping you to create content or writing content on Instagram. No one's stopping you to create content on LinkedIn. Uh, I, if your content does really well and people start interacting with it, you are getting into the right way. So for someone who's like not at all active, I'd say that you don't need to actually start writing on LinkedIn altogether. Maybe start, or on Insta, maybe start interacting with posts first, the ones that you like. Start commenting, start liking posts, start reading, start saving, go through it all together and see which posts are the ones that you're liking. Star mark, bookmark, go through it again, and then start creating your content plan. So if you're inactive on social media, I'd say that maybe just give like 15, 20, 30 minutes, block your calendars, go through it, read a lot on social media, and then maybe start creating your content plan. And once you feel like, okay, I'm confident enough now, I've written down a lot of comments on different people's posts, and now I think like I can add value to the world altogether, maybe start writing that first post. And trust me, the first post is the one that's going to scare you the most, and it's like, okay, whether it'll get traction. But once you get into the heck of it, you just want to write because you feel like, you know what, I can talk better or I want to talk about this right now, because I feel like this is an opinion that people need to listen to. So yeah, that's that for anyone who's inactive on social media. Trust me, I was one of you at one point of time, but then again, I was like, who cares if I talk a little and I get my own space.
Yeah, that's a brilliant point.